Hi and welcome to the Creative Chimera Studio. If we haven't met before, my name is Hiiiii and I am coming back to YouTube, and I'm feeling quite nervous about this. So for some context, I would say about like a decade ago, no, that's actually too far back. Maybe back in 2016, 2017, I was dabbling in YouTube out of pure curiosity for the possibility to express myself through video, because as a creative chimera, which is essentially just a mixed media artist and student of life, I was really curious about the entire process for creating video. I really felt like in my heart it's like the perfect mixed medium because you have an element of acting. You have the possibility, if you choose to do makeup, styling, there's lighting, the composition, there is maybe some scripting, and then there is all the post editing. And I really wanted to get into video editing, which was why I originally got into YouTube. Somehow along the way, I became disenchanted with the entire platform through a lot of like personal development slash self-inquiry, and decided that I no longer wanted to explore it. So completely quit YouTube cold turkey. And when I mean cold turkey, I mean like obviously I got into making YouTube videos because I was consuming YouTube videos, but the moment that I realized that I didn't want to create anymore for YouTube, I stopped consuming YouTube as well, which was really interesting whenever I share this with friends, and I let them know that I was dabbling in YouTube and then completely quit. So why am I back? I last year, in the last quarter, which is so weird to say because we're only on like the 3rd of January, so last year was only a few days ago. But in the last quarter of last year, 2024, I finally took the plunge and bought a copy of The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, which a million people and their moms were recommending to me. And I felt like I finally just had to read it because it's like one of those recommendations where I just kept receiving it. And at some point, I just felt like, okay, no more recommendations. I'm gonna read this so that people can stop recommending this to me and I can say, actually, I have already read that. So if you don't know The Artist's Way, it is essentially a 12-week course in connecting with and discovering and reconnecting. Wait, let me discovering and connecting with your creative self. So you don't have to be an artist and you don't have to identify yourself as an artist for this book to be helpful or applicable to you. The book argues, and this is my personal argument too, that everyone is an artist or a creative being just through your pure existence, because I feel that, and so does the author Julia, that the pure existence of a human being is that humans were created and we, through our actions and our choices, are creative beings. So an example I personally like to give is that, like, even if you choose to wear like sweatpants and big hoodies and you think that you're not fashionable, that is still a way of self-expression. That is you saying that you prefer comfort over style, and that is your style. So everyone is creative. Anyways, throughout that book and that 12-week course, and it's all like self-guided, you just follow the book, there's a lot of like thought exercises, journal prompts, fun homework assignments like find your favorite outfit and just wear it for no occasion. So that's really just like pushing yourself out of your comfort zone and reconnecting with your sense of play. Like, what do you love to do, and do more of it, right? So that being said, I like was journaling my heart out throughout those 12 weeks, and I realized that like something that kept coming up and like resurfacing for me was video. That I really, really miss the creation and exploration of the video platform. So I decided, like, okay, I need to get back into video, but I need to do in a way that won't stress me out. So that is just this is it. Like, I started creating more short form content, such as like reels for Instagram, and then I was like resubmitting those reels onto TikTok, even though I don't really mess with TikTok too much because I'm a boomer. No, just kidding. It's just too many platforms. And then was also experimenting with like re-uploading those onto shorts here on YouTube as well. But it wasn't satisfying. Like, I really missed long long format video making. So this is me coming back. I have this is like my journal where I like write my morning pages, which is also explained in the artist way. Again, for context, if you don't know this, it's just essentially like every day you wake up and do a brain dump and do a stream of consciousness writing. And there's some things that like I want to share throughout my journey of just like rediscovering video, playing with video, and also just leading a creative life. Hence this Creative Chimera studio is really meant for the everyday creative. Like, not really people who are like hardcore professional artists, but just people who want to express themselves creatively for themselves and through their lifestyle. And one of the things that I did as a way to like commit to my journey back into the medium of video was I was searching for a video editing software that I can just plug and play on my iPad. The reason for this is because way back in the day when I first did YouTube, like I said, 2016, 2017, I was messing with Premiere Pro and I loved the Adobe software. But then at some point they turned everything into subscription. I know that was like forever ago, but I got that really broke my heart. And also because they were raising the prices over time, and I just felt like I needed to get off of Adobe. And ever since then, and quitting YouTube in general, the only video editing softwares I've used, now granted, like you have to remember, at that point I was just dabbling in like short form content, so I didn't need anything super powerful, was primarily VN Editor, which is phenomenal for a free editor that you can do on mobile. And also I think they have an app that you can download on your Apple laptops. And I felt like it was just not enough. Coming from Premiere Pro, which it's like competitors like Final Cut Pro, and then I've heard of DaVinci Editor, I just felt like it really is a step down. And to be able to edit the types of videos I want to edit moving forward, I just needed something more powerful. So I decided to give myself a video editor. I did my research, wanted something that I could put on my iPad rather than my laptop, because I just want my equipment overall to be very lightweight and portable, since I am on the go. And by on the go, I mean I am currently in San Diego for the month, and that is part of a nomadic lifestyle, and that I have like road tripped to the West Coast to be able to like experience SoCal for the first of 2025. So I have LumaFusion. This is what I decided would be my editor of choice. I bought it, I downloaded it. I have not messed with a professional video editor in a very long time, and I don't have my keyboard shortcuts. I don't know where to find everything in this program, and I just wanted to bring you on this journey of me learning, fumbling, struggling, in hopes to like encourage you to do hard things, to encourage you to do things that you think like, oh, I stopped playing piano like forever ago, it'll be so hard to pick back up again. To see, I guess to see someone else being like, oh, I'm trying to re-pick up something that I loved, but like technology has moved forward and I have to relearn, and to go through the ickiness of this learning curve. So that's one. The other reason why it's taken me so long to get back into video is because of the clunkiness of the entire process. So Last time I bought a DSLR to film, and then I also got like a Sony Alpha Shot 50. I don't remember the exact, like, I'll just like link it somewhere, that had like one of those like flip out mirrors so you could easily vlog. And then I bought like extra batteries for it. You have to carry the battery charger, obviously the SD card. I even bought a 1 TB external hard drive because, you know, if you work with video, then you know how much space video takes up. And again, a big life change that's happened since the last time I did this is I've become very nomadic, which means it's very uncomfortable, inconvenient to carry all this equipment. And I was just like, I can't, just like every time I thought about pulling out that camera, charging up all my batteries, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So this is what I've decided. This is the challenge, because part of living a creative lifestyle is putting these boundaries around your creativity to unlock your creativity. And I've decided I'm gonna film everything on my iPhone 13 mini and then airdrop all of this onto my iPad, which has, I can't remember the storage. I'm gonna put the storage up here. Delete everything off of here so that this is just purely my camera. Then iPad is going to be my editing software and like storage, essentially my external hard drive and the editor. And then once everything's edited, I will upload the video onto YouTube, delete all those recordings off my iPad, and that is going to be the pipeline. Now this is going to be super lightweight, and that makes it way more accessible for me. Granted, the video quality might not be as amazing as if I was carrying proper equipment, but I am a girl on the go and this is what we're going to work with. And if it looks crappy, if the quality is just not up there, then that's what I will have to work with. Maybe I will add some lo-fi filters and just play with that and just say it's gonna be lo-fi and that's all you get. And that's going to be like the home recording 90s vibe, 80s, yeah, like, you know what I'm talking about. But I want to show you some accessories I do have that are going to be quite helpful. These are 2 accessories that have been a game changer in this journey toward a lightweight video production that I'm on. One is this ultra portable tripod. I think I was out and about and seeing all these other Asians as they do, like, pull out their tripod, pop it up to take selfies on the beach, in the alleyways of Europe. It is incredibly compact, incredibly light, and it just pops out like this. I would say this is like one of my best investments. If there's any one item that I buy a lot of copies of, and it would be tripods. I'm always buying more tripods just in case that I find like a better version. But as you can see, this gets quite tall. And I love that I can just stick it into the water bottle holder of my backpack, and it honestly also fits in my purse, although quite tightly. So this is one, and then the other one is this MOFT origami tripod. I don't know what the proper name is, but I got this as a gift from a friend. Thank you, Mariko. And look at this. I know I kept like getting ads for this on Instagram, so you might have already seen this, but I love that it makes vlogging easier, that it has this, I'm not even sponsored by them, but I do adore it, and that you can just do this, you could do this, you can do this. It has a lot of angles that's capable, and it's so great for subtle vlogging out in public. My favorite thing is getting B-roll and just like popping this up like this, just like anywhere in public, just plopping it out so that you can get yourself from the distance. And So these are two must-haves. I would love to know what you think. Okay. So that's pretty much it. That's my thoughts. This is like a casual pajamas intro chat, like a pillow talk chat for why I'm coming back. I don't really have any specific goals for this, but I just want to play, and that, like I said, those journaling exercises from the Artist's Way really enlightened me to realize that I just want to be here to play. I shouldn't overthink like what YouTube is to me and what isn't to me. I think I got too caught up in the numbers last time, and this time let's just see. That's what I say. Like, my intention is to not care about the numbers. I want to make real, genuine connections, which honestly, I made amazing small creator friends last time that I was on here, that like some that I still keep in touch with, that have like literally traveled across the world to like visit, couch surf. And I'm really stoked to see what this chapter of video creation and content creation can bring. So let me know down in the comments below, what are some of your like creative dreams for this year, 2025? And I will see you around. Bye!